This is Unit 7, Level 3, Graphing Real-World Situations. So again, we're going to take what we did in Level 1, where we were finding those numerical patterns, and we have a pattern here. Marie is saving money for a new bike, and it looks like each month she has listed down how much she has saved. In this particular case, it doesn't look like she has a consistent pattern, but we are still able to graph that chart or that table. So we're going to just take these and again start with some of our vocabulary. So I have my origin here. I have my x-axis and my y-axis. And my x-axis and my y-axis are just going to become different points with this table, meaning my x-axis is going to become the month, and my y-axis is going to become how much she has saved. So all I'm going to do is create x coordinates and y coordinates, or those ordered pairs, in order to graph these. So for example, for month number 1, my x coordinate is going to be 1, and my y coordinate is going to be 5. And I've created an ordered pair. It's as simple as that. For month 2, my x coordinate will be a 2, and my y coordinate will be a 5. For 3, my x coordinate is a 3, and my y coordinate is a 7. 4, my x coordinate is 4, and my y coordinate is 8, and then 5. That's my x coordinate, and 10 would be my y. So now I have 5 ordered pairs that I can now graph. With graphing each one of these, I'm going to do like I just did in Level 2 video. I'm going to start at the origin, and the x coordinate is going to tell me how many places I'm moving to the right, and the y is going to tell me how many places up. So for this first one, I'm going to go over 1 and up 5. And I have graphed that one. For my week 2, I'm going to go over to the right 2, and I'm going to go up 5. And I have now graphed the second one. The third one, I'm going to go to the right 3 and up 7. And I have graphed the third. For the fourth, I'm going to go over 4 and up 8. And I have graphed that one. And for this last one, I'm going to go over 5 and up 10. Now, if we didn't have that chart and all we had was the graph, we could see that she doesn't consistently save the same amount of money. So we see that in just the way that they appear. They don't appear in this straight line. They kind of go over and then they go up at just at different rates. And so because of that, we're able to see some information about what she has saved and how she has saved, and the fact that it hasn't been consistent. But that's how we've graphed Marie and the money that she has saved. Let's look at another example. In this case, Bobby's tracking his lemonade stand sales each day, and so we're going to graph his results. And if you'll notice here, there are no numbers for the days. It just says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on my x-axis, rather than labeling it numbers, I'm going to go ahead and label it an M for Monday, a T for Tuesday, W for Wednesday, TH for Thursday, and an F for Friday. So already I have my x coordinates. It's going to be an M, T, W, TH, and F. Now to get my y coordinates, I'm going to look at this cups sold. So it's going to be M5, T10, W15, TH15, and then Friday's going to be 25. Now if you'll notice, on my y-axis, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots. So I can't obviously go by ones because then I wouldn't have enough to show 25 when I got to Friday. So instead what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to count by 5. So I'm going to just label it here so I remember. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And if you'll notice, I didn't scrunch them all together. This is just to help me kind of spread it out. But notice that I stayed consistent each time. I didn't go up by 1 and then go up by 5 and then go up by 10. I didn't do that. I stayed consistent in my labeling, and that's very important. Okay, I am now ready to graph. So I'm going to start with Monday 5, and I'm going to go over 1 and up to the 5. And I have graphed the first one. On that second one, it's Tuesday 10. So I'm going to go over to Tuesday, again, always starting at the origin, and up to 10. For Wednesday, it's going to be Wednesday 15, so I'll go over to Wednesday and then up to 15, graphing that point. And then Thursday 15, again going over from the origin to Thursday and up 15, and we'll notice that's where we no longer are consistent in his graphing. Friday 25, so go over Friday and then up to 25. So again, we notice the beginning here, he's pretty consistent in his growth. Then it kind of stalls out, and then we have a big jump right here. Okay. Again, I can see all of that if I don't have this down part. If I just had the graph, there's some things that I can say about it. I can look right at it and know that he made the same amount on Wednesday and Thursday, just in the way that it's graphed. So that helps me to kind of look at the results without having to necessarily look at the numbers exactly. Just gives me some more information in kind of a visual picture. But this is all that it is to graph using real world situations, and this is Unit 7, Level 3.